So, I'm on my way, walking, I'm rushing to the COVID vaccine center as I'm a little late for my appointment. But, yeah, getting the job today. I don't know why I got it earlier than other people. Some people don't understand why they haven't been contacted yet. So, um, yeah, I'm excited to get this vaccine anyway because I'm just like, I want to get myself back to normal again. You know, do what I do best. So I'm just out to get after getting the vaccine. The building behind me, um, that's where it was, the Castle Park Centre. I got this leaflet, and I will tell you more about it when I go home. I don't know if you can hear me because of the mask, but yeah. So basically, I just went in there in Castle Park Centre and I had my vaccine, and just had it. No different from getting um, the flu jab, which I do get every year. At the moment, I feel fine, but I got this leaflet here containing all this information, and I will tell you more about it when I go home. Alright, guys, I'm back home now, as you can see, and just a little bit of context of why I maybe got the vaccine just a little bit earlier is because I have rheumatoid arthritis, and that is an autoimmune condition. And what that basically means is that my body can attack itself. It can attack anything, foreign invaders and well, other cells. So that's why every year um, I have to get the flu jab because I'm immunocompromised because of that um, because of that condition. But anyway, I just wanted to describe now the process of what it was like going in. Now, as soon as I went in the door, there was um, seats just by the reception desk. But there was also guys around as well, wearing their yellow vests and the mask, and they were wearing masks and all that there, and gloves. They were all geared up, and they were handing out sanitizer. And I took once I had the sanitizer on my hands, then I went and took my seat. I was masked up by this stage, and then I once it was your time to be called in, you would have went to a registration desk. As soon as you went in the door, just to the left hand side, there is a registration desk, and you sit down, and you're being asked questions of just about how you've been feeling, or you have been sick in the past while or so. Once those questions have been filled out, um, you, and you be given the question sheet, um, and then you get appointed to a lane, and the lanes are all spread out. They're all spread out around the place. It's not too different from voting, actually, because of that. Because when you go and vote, that's the place where the voting actually be held, just in the gymnasium. Um, you can imagine all the different booths just spread out. But once you get appointed to your lane, you go over to your lane and you take the question sheet. And yeah, you have the question sheet to them, and we're going over a few things again. And once you've been through that process, um, they ask you, um, you know, are you right-handed or left-handed? Which arm do you want the vaccine to go into? I got it in the left arm because my right hand is very dominant. So if there was any pain or anything, I'd rather be on my left. So I'll even show you my injection site just to be sure that I got it. I mean, it's not as rare as it was, but I can't even. Ah, there it is. There it is. I just see it there. Right. I don't know if you can see it, but that's where I got injected. Just right there. That's my injection site. At the moment I feel fine. Um, and might have been sweating a little when I was in the shop because after I got the vaccine, first thing I did was go to the shop, get myself some lunch. Um, had breakfast earlier, got some lunch. Um, just to keep my strength up because it's important. I also have this leaflet too from the HSC, Health and Social Care. It's mainly a Northern Ireland thing. It says COVID-19 vaccination, what to expect. Now, we'll just go over into the side effects because that's what people are concerned about, is the side effects. Um, the side effects, it says, like all medicines, vaccines can cause side effects. Most of these are mild and short term, and not everyone gets them. Even if you do have symptoms after the first dose, you will still need to have the second dose. Although you may get some protection from the first dose, having the second dose will give you the best protection against the virus. And the very common side effects include having a painful, heavy feeling and tenderness in the arm where you had your injection. This tends to be worst around 1 to 2 days after the vaccine. That's something to keep an eye out for. If you're feeling tired, that can happen. Headache, general aches or mild flu-like symptoms. Um, and it goes on to say, although feeling feverish is not uncommon for 2 to 3 days, a high temperature is unusual and may indicate you have COVID-19 or another infection. See advice on page 5. And page 5 is what it is, more stuff. Can I catch COVID-19 from the vaccine? Um, an uncommon side effect is swelling of the glands. You can rest and take the normal dose of paracetamol. Follow the advice in the packaging to help make you feel better. These symptoms normally last less than a week. If your symptoms seem to get worse, or if you're concerned, call NHS 111. And if you do seek advice from a doctor or nurse, make sure you do tell them about your vaccination. Show them the vaccination record card so that they can assess you properly. You can also report suspected side effects of vaccines and medicines through the yellow card scheme. You can do this online by searching coronavirus yellow card or by downloading the yellow card app. Alright, so that's mainly it about the side effects anyway. Um, I will show you the card that I've got. Um, So that's basically what it is. It says name, the date when I've got it, and what kind of vaccine it was. Um, and then in within 3 to 12 weeks, I am getting another dose. And just for the record, it was AstraZeneca. It wasn't Pfizer. But these side effects are described for both anyway. That's one thing I did ask when I was in there. Um, it also asks other questions like, can I go back to normal activities after having my vaccine? They go, yes, you should be able to resume activities that are normal for you as long as you feel well. If your arm is particularly sore, you may find heavy lifting difficult. If you feel unwell or very tired, you should rest and avoid operating machinery or driving. So then it goes on to say, what do you do next? Um, Plan to attend your second appointment. You should have a record card with your next appointment written on it for a date between 3 and 12 weeks, and that's what I just showed you. Um, After the first, it is important to have both doses of the same vaccine to give you the best protection. What should I do if I'm not well when it is my next appointment? If you are unwell, it's better to wait until you have recovered to have your vaccine, but you should try to have it as soon as possible. You should not attend a vaccine appointment if you are self isolating, waiting for a COVID-19 test, or unsure if you're fit and well. Will the vaccine protect me? Uh, the COVID-19 vaccine that you have had has been shown to reduce the chance of you suffering from COVID-19 disease. Each vaccine has been tested in more than 20,000 people in several different countries and shown to be safe. It may take a week or two for your body to build up protection from the first dose of vaccine. Like all medicines, no vaccine is completely effective, so you should continue to take recommended precautions to avoid infection. Some people may still get COVID-19 despite having a vaccination, but this should be less severe. Um, can I give COVID-19 to anyone now I've had the vaccine? The vaccine cannot give you COVID-19 infection, and a full course will reduce your chance of becoming seriously ill. We do not yet know whether it will stop you from catching and passing on the virus, will do, but we do expect it to reduce this risk. So it is still important to follow the guidance in your local area to protect those around you. Um, to protect yourself and your family, friends, and colleagues, you still need to practice social distancing, wear a face covering, wash your hands carefully and frequently, follow the current guidance at it says here nidirect.gov.uk/coronavirus. Um, the rules may be different, slightly different elsewhere, but that's the leaflet that I got anyway. Um, but just go back to this here question here about can I catch COVID-19 from the vaccine? It says you cannot catch COVID-19 from the vaccine, but it is possible to have caught catch COVID-19 and not realize you have the symptoms until after your vaccination appointment. The most important symptoms of COVID-19 are recent onset of any of the following. That is a new continuous cough, a high temperature, a loss of or change in your normal sense of taste or smell. Although a mild fever can occur within a day or two of vaccination, if you have any other COVID symptoms or your fever lasts longer, stay at home and arrange to have a test. And that's basically it. Pretty much the entire leaflet. Um, so yeah, if that helps you, then that's great.